The Chronal Echo Dr. Eris Thorne lived in a world saturated with the past. His life's work, Project Mnemonic, was the perfect digital archive of human consciousness. If you died, your best self, your final, most complete memories were downloaded, preserved in the colossal server cluster humming beneath the Mojave Desert. The process was meticulous, a rapid, targeted neural scan at the moment of expiration. Eris had done it 1,000 times, extracting the final, beautiful, chaotic data packets of a finished life. But 3 weeks ago, the data changed. The latest subject, a young architect named Lena, had died suddenly in a traffic accident. When Eris opened her file, the timestamp wasn't the moment of death. It was 3 minutes after. He dismissed it as a clock synchronization error. Then came Subject 402, a mountaineer. His final memory packet was stamped 5 minutes into the future relative to his time of death. Subject 403, a librarian, gave Eris a memory 7 minutes ahead. The memory files weren't archives of the past. They were premonitions. Eris realized his lab wasn't saving what was. It was receiving messages about what would be. He worked feverishly, cross-referencing all 1,000 archived lives. The conclusion was impossible. Every single memory file from the project's inception was a snippet of a future moment sent back to the second of the individual's demise. He now understood his project's true, terrifying purpose. It wasn't an archive for posterity. It was a failsafe, a final, desperate communication. Eris walked to the viewing window of the subterranean lab, gazing up at the thin slice of sunlight filtering through the reinforced ceiling. He knew the files always arrived with a perfect, synchronized consistency, always exactly when the subject's existence ended, and Eris Thorne was Subject 1001. He looked at the chronometer on his monitor. He had precisely 120 seconds left. His console began to flash red, initiating the rapid neural scan sequence. Eris didn't fight it. He simply smiled, leaned back in his chair, and thought one final, perfect thought. The last, clearest memory he could send back. Cherish the silence. The extraction ended. Eris's body slumped. The console paused, then the memory packet, perfectly labeled Thorne Eris 140245, was saved. It contained the final echo of his consciousness, now 2 minutes into the past. It was proof that his lab, his life, the desert above him, and the entire Earth had just ended. The world he had just left was only a memory,